Please welcome my friend, Tiffany Haddish. Shoe cam, please.
Boom.
Go ahead. Twist, turn, model. Oh, those are nice.
Yes. Prada. I left the tag on because, you know,
You might have to take them back. Oh, sample sale. No, we always... No, look. Wait, how much? Wait, do it again. How much? How much? $1,100. Okay.
I'm thinking about taking it back, but then I was thinking to myself, I'm coming on the show, why take them back? I could sell them on my Instagram.
There you go. Look, we talk about, I try to explain to people, like, in real life, we don't talk hot topics. We talk about budgets.
Yes.
We talk about that all the time.
Yes.
We talk about men, not the ones that we've done, but what we like.
What we want to do.
Ones we like and don't like.
To do.
Yes.
I just want to see them naked.
But we talk about saving.
Yep.
We talk about career a lot.
Business building, generational wealth.
Damn right.
Spirit, all of that.
And this is one of, even though she's a comedian, she's one of the smartest, most thought out women that I know. You are. You are.
Thank you.
You are.
Thank you.
Like, you go everywhere from a twerk to church and back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Temple, you know I'm Jewish.
Yeah, by the way, happy Bat Mitzvah?
Bat Mitzvah, yeah. I have Bat Mitzvah.
So, okay. I mean, we've talked religion. I never knew you were Jewish, but I have seen that Star of David, but I just thought it was just a star and a David. I never asked you about your religion.
We don't talk about religion that much. We're talking about other things, but we do talk about our souls.
We talk about spirituality.
Yeah.
Like, I'm Baptist.
Right.
Like a lot of black people.
Yeah. I mean, hey, I've hung out in the Baptist church a lot.
Okay.
That's what's minutes.
So you were born Jewish?
So my father is Jewish. My mother was a Jehovah's Witness. So I grew up a lot in the Jehovah's Witness world.
Right.
And then
you didn't celebrate anything. She didn't celebrate anything.
Yeah, when we didn't have no money. And then I went into foster care, and so then I was introduced to, you know, Baptists. I was introduced to Protestants, Catholics. Then I got emancipated from foster care, and then I became homeless.
How old were you then?
18, and then
you became homeless.
I became homeless.
Do you hear this?
I met some Scientologists that said, we'll give you a place to stay, and they had bunk beds. You know I don't do bunk beds. And I was like, I will continue to sleep in my Geo Metro, thank you very much. And I worked my way out of homelessness, and then basically here I am today. And I did. Now, as a teenager.
Is your father Jewish from Israel Jewish?
Jewish from Eritrea Jewish.
Okay.
You know, the east side of Africa, Ethiopia. It used to all be Ethiopia.
Right.
And there was a war there that happened for 30 years, and my father came here as a refugee.
Okay.
Came as a refugee, and then he was working at this gas station. He met my mama, and then boom, bada bang, ta-da! Yep, he macked her. And then she got disfellowship from the Kingdom Hall of the Jehovah's Witnesses.
So you had everybody pray over the food and everything last night. Tell me about the party last night. Like, where was it in LA? Was it here in New York?
What party? Last night?
You had
you
Bat
talking about my Bat Mitzvah. That wasn't last night, girl. If that was last night, I would be laid out. I wouldn't even be here right now. Because that party was off the chain. It was in Beverly Hills, like a typical, you know, Bat Mitzvah.
Oh.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, that was December the 3rd. It was actually on my birthday.
Oh, excuse me.
I did it on my birthday.
I saw Common there.
Yeah, he was there. He was there. Yeah, he was there. Looking good, looking good.
We talked about him privately, away from everybody in the office when you stopped by that particular day, and I like him for you. And I shouted you out through the TV. I don't know whether you saw that.
I saw.
I wasn't trying to push him on you. I wasn't even saying that you were so hot for him that you're falling at your feet, because we don't do that.
No, we don't do that.
Okay.
Not in 2020, that's for sure. Now, when I was in my 20s.
Right.
I was chasing.
Okay.
Now I'm the prize.
So
you chase me.
Was he your actual date for the night?
No, I didn't have a date that night.
Did you
No,
go?
there was a couple of options there, girl. I had a candle lighting on the last candle. I said, if any man in this room wants me to be their wife in the future, wants to be my future husband, come up and help me light this candle.
Okay.
So about 15 dudes came up. They was broke. But you know how I always talk about Giancarlo Stanton, number 27 from the New York Yankees?
Yes, you
And
do.
how I've been wanting to meet him for a long time because he's so fine.
Yes.
And somebody brought him to my Bat Mitzvah as a birthday gift for me, and I was like, tell him to take his clothes off. No, I said that in my mind. I didn't say that out loud. In my mind, no.
Did you leave the party by yourself? If
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But you got a lot of telephone numbers, so.
Yeah, I mean, no. I ended up leaving by myself, but when I said to light that candle, my cousins had dragged Giancarlo Stanton up to, he helped me light the candle, and I didn't like that. That was like he letting these women push him around.
Yeah.
So now I just look at him as a friend. I mean, he in a
Yeah.
letting these little women push you around.
It's like
So
the
he's friends
subtle things that somebody does can really just turn you off to the whole thing.
But he's still fine. But
Now-
he's a fine friend.
Okay, I don't want to say too much, but I do have to ask. So, remember one day we were talking on the phone and you had just gotten off a helicopter with a doctor, but you were going to the set. Like early in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
Like she comes to New York. I'm not even thinking she knows people like this.
Well, he flew into New York for me.
For you.
Yeah.
Rented a helicopter on his own dime.
Mm-hmm.
Flew her all around Manhattan.
Mm-hmm.
She
He didn't
said
even get it on a Groupon, girl. He paid full price. Yeah.
So she goes, I just passed your house in the helicopter. I was like, what? So what's all doing with that?
Okay, so
Is it still okay?
It's cool.
Okay.
He actually lives in Seattle.
Right.
And he's a doctor, like a military doctor too.
Right.
So he like does all this stuff, you know, for the troops and everything.
He's black?
No, he's not.
He's white?
No.
He's Ethiopian?
He's Middle Eastern.
Okay.
Yeah, he's Middle Eastern.
Okay.
But he smelled good. And yeah, he picked me up in a limo. I ain't been in a limo in a long time.
A long limo.
Yeah, a long.
But he
limo.
wanted that privacy thing so he could just talk to you.
Yeah, and we talked. He's really smart.
I know.
He got me a sword, like a sword. I was like, what? A sword?
A samurai sword.
Like, no, one of them Arabian, like.
Oh.
Like, I don't know what he want me to do with this, but I'm gonna take it. It had my name in it in Arabic. It was cool. And then and he gave me a very warm, sweet kiss, and then he left.
But
and I like that.
But you're still a young woman. You got plenty of eggs to be fertilized.
I've been saving them.
And you definitely, and you want to be married with a family. But
I didn't say that. Now, I don't necessarily want to have the baby myself.
Okay.
But if, you know, whatever God's plan is, whatever God's plan
Okay. Well,
I'm afraid to see, for that open,
no, but your career is number one, which is important. Like she's
God is number one,
earning,
so whatever's in his
but
plan.
you know what I'm saying. Your career is number one, so that once you get married and stuff, because we talked about like backing off work. You know, like make it all, then back off. It's draining.
Well, I'm gonna make it all. Now I'm gonna create something where if I do decide to kick back,
right,
money is
it's
still
coming in.
Like I'm gonna make my money, pimp my money.
Look. All right. So you've got movie on top of movie projects all the time. She's working. Tell me about Like a Boss.
So Like a Boss is a fun movie that I'm excited about because it's about two friends who have known each other since they were little girls, and they start their own business, and they're trying to build this thing, and they end up having an issue. The business isn't making the amount of money that it should be, and Selma Hayek's character comes in.
I love her.
Oh, I love her too.
She's fun.
She's super fun.
Okay.
Girl, we turn up.
Okay.
And she infiltrates the relationship and tries to split us up, but then we end up coming back together. I like to think of it as a love story that doesn't involve any men, that doesn't involve any sex, but it's hilarious. And we break up and we come back together and it's wonderful.
Good. One more thing. Who bit Beyonce? Because people were saying it was you, and you said, no, it wasn't me.
If it was me, I'll be telling everybody it was me.
Oh,
You know, I'm gonna let the, you know what?
There's a girl who bit Beyonce at the party. This happened.
Why are we still talking about this old stuff?
Because you haven't been here before, so we're talking about old stuff.
You know who bit Beyonce.
But it wasn't you.
You know it wasn't me. First off, I'm not gonna have my mouth that close to no another female.
We talk about that too. We are dyed-in-the-wool heterosexual women.
Yeah,
we love men.
I love the dick.
Up next, everybody, find out which famous man Tiffany wants in her bedroom. Don't go far. Yeah.
For me in stand-up.
Yeah.
Like, once I get on stage, it's,
That's your favorite part of your career?
it's my favorite. I love
Stand up. She
Yeah.
stand up, not acting. She likes stand up.
I love it.
I was saying to her how it's such a joy coming here every day, and no matter how bad life is, when they open those double doors, I'm like, She said that's how she feels about stand up.
Yeah.
See. All right, it's time to play like a boss in the bedroom.
Yeah.
So
bedroom boss.
Tiff, I'm gonna show you side by side, man. You just have to choose which one you like better. Who'd be better in bed? Who's the one? All right, first, Brad and Leo. Now I gotta tell you something right now. I would choose Leo, but he wouldn't choose me because I'm too old.
I'm too old too, but you know, I would only look. Okay, Brad is sexy for his age, okay, but he got too many kids for me.
Okay.
Leo is attractive as Leo, but I would only hook up with Leo as his character in What's Eating Gilbert Grape. Why? Because that's a man that's gonna be passionate with you. I like Arnie. He gonna be so happy that
You didn't
giving
like him in The
something.
Wolf on Wall Street?
No, that was a hoe. This right here, Arnie, he gonna love you like he love his mama, but better.
Okay. All right, look. Common or Michael B. Jordan? Who's gonna take you down and break your back? Who's taking you down and breaking your
my back? Now, see, I don't want my back broke. I just
You know what
wanna
I
feel
mean.
Good. I want to feel good. Now, if he trying to break my back, he don't really care about me. He just showing off. Now, you know, I have made
I gotta pass
multiple
on both.
passes. I made multiple passes at Michael B. Jordan. I don't think I'm his type. But I know that Common likes chocolate, so I'm gonna roll with that.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll with that.
All right.
And he probably gonna treat me like a queen, you know.
For a moment, he's not good with relationships. Common goes through women on a regular, like he treats them real well and then he breaks up.
You don't know me that well then, because I'll have his mind.
Well, so did Erykah Badu. You see where that got her.
Well, but she passed on that, didn't she?
Okay, look. The Rock or Jason Momoa?
Jason Momoa.
Hell yeah.
I wanna grease his scalp.
Hell yeah.
But my thing is like married men, so you know.
No, but I'm saying if they weren't married, and who's gonna take you down? Jason Momoa.
I don't want to be taken down. I want to be taken up. On the shoulders. I'm gonna give it Jason Momoa. I'm gonna do his hair for him and stuff. I'm gonna rub his shoulders.
There's something about The Rock, like I really
I'm
like The
lick all
Rock.
in between them tattoos. I'm gonna trace him.
Yeah. Okay. This is not a choice for me. I like Trevor Noah, but if I had to choose between Trevor Noah and Shia LaBeouf, you know where I'm going.
Shia.
All day. I talked to you about him, and you don't get it. I
get it.
Okay, then leave him for me.
Look, I would love to have an intellectual conversation with Trevor.
That's not a takedown. No.
That's a mind takedown, which could be better.
Anywho.
But Shia LaBeouf look like he'll break your back.
Exactly.
He look like he nasty too. He do
Exactly.
nasty stuff.
And he'll keep all the secrets.
Ooh, I don't know about keeping no secrets, but I know he'd be nasty.
I like him a lot. Okay, I have one last one, and this is big.
Okay.
Drake or Drake's father, Dennis? Now, you have to choose one. You can't pass. Is Drake your type?
Yeah, that's my type. I like light brights.
Okay.
I like light brights with money, but he got the young baby and stuff. And I don't know if I'm his type. His daddy definitely done hit on me before though.
Dennis has hit on everybody. Like Dennis has no filter.
He looked like the black Inspector Gadget to me.
But you take him over his son? Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know. I probably neither one.
I was gonna say, okay, let's pass.
Neither one.
Tiffany Haddish, girl. Thank you for being here. Like a Boss is in theaters tomorrow.